I want to welcome you on my free training about how to spend less time and get more efficient results in just 3 5 hours a week. Today, I will explain to you not only how you can spend 5 hours a week and get results, but how you can actually spend 5 hours a week and get more efficient results than the people who have 10, 20, 30 hours a week to spend for trainings. And also, if you stand till the end, I will explain to you all the principles and I will share with you exact workout plan on 5 hours a week depending on your goal. All right, and I want to start with for whom this training. This training are for the people with a busy schedule, for professionals, for entrepreneurs, for people who are just on the way to success, because if you have some plans, some business or some career or startup or anything like that, you want to make a full attention into that and you want to spend as less time as possible and get the most of that time. So maybe you remember about the rule 80-20 is only 20% of your work giving you 80% of the results. So today I want to focus your attention and give you this exact 20% of your work to give you 80% of the results. Also, this training are for the people who stuck with the progress, who have some kind of plateau. Maybe you started already some kind of fitness program, you started some kind of diet, maybe you're seeing results and then in 1 second you just stopped, or you already started some programs and you're not seeing results and you don't know why. Maybe today's principles will give you understanding of what do you need to change in order to get results. And also, this training are just for the people who want to change their body, because even no matter how much hours a week you can spend on trainings and fitness and nutrition, those principles are extremely important to understand for everyone. All right, and I want to start with the 3 basic fundamental principles which you need to understand if you want to structure your workout in just 5 hours a week. The first one is recovering metabolism and hormones. I think you understand or not understand how metabolism is important for our progress, for our lives. If you don't know, metabolism is the chemical process in our body which transforms our food that we are eating into the energy. So I think you understand how important that process, because if you're having some kind of troubles with metabolism because of your lifestyle, because of your work, because of the stress, hormones which doesn't work properly, so it affects all your life, not only your fitness results. So I think that you will ask me that, oh Artur, I just came to training to know how to train in just 5 hours a week to get the best results. I will explain to you that most of the people having busy schedule for years, some entrepreneurs, professionals, any kind of people in that way, having problems with metabolism. And even if they start any kind of program in just 3 hours a week or in just 20 hours a week, they won't see good progress. That's why it is important, firstly, to recover metabolism and hormones, and today I will be talking about that also. The second one are nutrition and recovery accent. If you can't make lots of hours into the workouts, you need to focus your attention on the nutrition and recovery. Today I will share with you tips how you can save your time, how you can enjoy maybe counting your calories or not counting the calories, how you can recover properly to get the best results in the gym. Also today I will explain to you about HIIT principle, high intensity training principle. This is a training principle which will help you get 30-45 minutes workouts and get better results rather than training for an hour or two every single day. All right, and I want to start with the science of broken metabolism and hormones. Our hormones or metabolism are extremely connected between each other. If you have some kind of problems with your metabolism, you can have some kind of problems with hormones. And opposite, if you have some kind of problems with hormones, for example, having too much stress on the work. This is hormone which is called too much of cortisol in your blood. So what does it mean? Our body don't really understand the difference that you are sitting in the office solving some kind of very stressful issue and running in the forest from the bear. Our body starts to produce stress hormones. And if you're having too much of that cortisol for a long period of time, your metabolism can getting to slow down. Why? Because if you are in some kind of stressful situation, your body wants to survive. The main purpose of your body in the stressful situation is just to survive. And during the process of surviving, our body turning off the process which is not so necessary during that time. And metabolism is the kind of process when you are digesting your food, when your food is going into the energy. And that is why you don't really need that process during the time. Your body thinks, oh, I just will survive will run from that beer and just will digest my food. And if you're having all the time this stressful mode, your metabolism are getting to slower down. All right, the first sign are no weight loss on the calorie deficit. For example, you started the calorie deficit. You maybe read some beautiful article that if you want to do a weight loss, you need to go on the calorie deficit. And then you're going the calorie deficit and bam, you don't really seeing the results. Why is happening? Because of your lifestyle. Maybe you know yourselves that if you're having some kind of busy lifestyle, you're working on some project or some business or something like that, you can skip your breakfast, you can skip your lunch, and at the dinner just go to the restaurant and eat a lot of food at the same time. And because of that, you damaging your metabolism. Your metabolism are getting to that stressful mode and understands that maybe tomorrow will be the same situation. That's why our body is very interesting mechanism, very interesting thing. Our body is starting to slowing down your metabolism because of that, because you just can skip the meal and not eating for a whole day. So that is why if you go in the calorie deficit, but you already have been on the calorie deficit for years maybe, and your body is already in this stressful mode, your body already having lower hormones, your body already in this survival mode, and that is why you apply calorie deficit and it doesn't work. So here you need to apply the reverse diet is when you adding more calories, and it is amazing. I will explain to you further when you just go in the reverse diet, and then at the same time you can lose some weight. You eating more and losing weight, nothing can be better. The second one, you stuck with the progress. If you stuck with the progress, maybe it is because of your stress on the work, or maybe because of your too much of traveling, too much of business trips, that your hormones are somehow changed or your metabolism are changed. So that is why if you're having no progress or you're stuck with the progress, you may have some problems with the metabolism and hormones. Next sign is fatigue, depression, or low libido. You may think that you are having this depression, some kind of stress because of your work, because you're having lots of responsibilities, other things, but it can be just because of your slow metabolism or just because you have some problems with your hormones. So you really need to watch on that. The next one is hard to wake up in the morning and no energy even after 7-8 hours of sleep. So if you're feeling that you are literally can sleep for 7, 8, 9, 10 hours and you're waking up fatigued, you don't want to wake up, and you feel you want to sleep more. So it may be that you're having some problems with hormones or metabolism. And also if you're having poor gut health and some digestive issue, having some gases or some products are not digested well, that also may signs of broken metabolism. All right, the next one is recovering your metabolism and hormones. So how you can recover your metabolism and hormones. The first one is healthy and balanced nutrition. So if your 90% of food are whole foods, you're not eating too much of fast food. I personally, with my program, with my clients, I'm not restricting anything. I personally believe that this is not the right approach when you just literally going this extreme diets and just not eating, not drinking, or just stop doing it. And then after some time, you're burning out because of that. You don't want to do it, don't have energy, don't have motivation. I think you need to have the balance. 80% of your food should be clear, whole food, healthy protein, fats, carbohydrates. 20% of your food can be some, I don't know, some like chocolate, maybe some restaurant, some fast food. The only thing that you need to know that counting your weekly calories and about counting your macros. So this is two things which you really need to understand. The next one is regular trainings. I personally recommend not for everyone, yes, because someone can have some kind of illnesses or something like that. This is all individual, but for most of the people, it's good to do cardio on empty stomach. Yes, there's no so much studies about it, but I personally feel, and other people whom I'm coaching, I'm seeing that they having some kind of progress with their metabolism. They want to eat more, they want to eat more frequent. That is also means that your metabolism are recovering. The next one is reverse diet if needed. So as I explained to you, reverse diet is when you've been on the stressful mode for years, when you had that busy schedule where you literally could eat 1-2 times per day. So it is bad for your hormones and for your metabolism and your health overall. And that's why our body going this survival mode, and reverse diet is amazing. What is reverse diet? Basically, when you start to eat more food, so you increasing like 1,500 calories per week, and then covering period from 6 to 12 weeks. And of course, for everyone, it's individual. Everyone maybe can go only on 50 calories. Someone can go on 200 calories. So that's how I also work with the client. If I see, and at the beginning, the most important thing for me is to see the person's metabolism, because I understand if I don't know his metabolism and I'm giving him some kind of script of how the person can train, can eat, I usually don't understand what's happening in his body. That's why in the first week, I always recommend to my clients to just counting the calories and understand what they are eating. And after a week, if I understand that the person metabolism is good, I'm continuing with a simple program. If the person metabolism are broken, so the first thing which we are doing is we're recovering our metabolism, and then we only go on the program. But this is amazing when people are recovering their metabolisms, they can see the progress. For example, person can literally eat more, and after some weeks he can look more jacked, more lean, just lose some water pounds. It is amazing. By fostering your metabolism, you can making some progress. Nothing better than that. Enough of sleep, 7-8 hours a day. This is also very important for your metabolism. If you're not sleeping enough, again, it's a stressful mode. It's cortisol in your metabolism are going to slow down. Your hormones are going lower. So this is why sleep are extremely important. More meals, less food. ML principle. What is that? If you're feeling that you are having some problems with metabolism, you can eat much more frequent, but it can be a slower meal. So try not to eat as much food as you can because you're hungry now. Hunger for you is a bad thing. So try always to eat something, or it can be banana, it can be just a meal. 4 or 5 small meals per day. It is amazing for you if you want to foster your metabolism. Anti-stress time for each day. About that I will explain to you a bit further. Alright, next one are 2 slides about recovery and nutrition. So if you can't give so much time into the trainings, you need to focus your attention on the nutrition and your recovery. Because if you're having amazing metabolism, if you are having amazing recovery, you're having amazing nutrition, it means that you can literally just have one hour workout per week and you will be seeing the results. Not the best results, but you will be seeing the results. So that is why it is important to focus on nutrition recovery. So what do you need to do? With nutrition, you need to prioritize the calories and macros. So you need to count the calories and macros. I personally, in my coaching program, for example, I'm having special principle how we can do it. Not really ever think about it too much because I know that a lot of people already count it, already bored from that process. But I personally believe calories are extremely important, but it is important only for 2, 3, 4 months. Just to have that nutrition awareness, to understand what you're eating, what is carbs, fats, protein. And I think after 2, 3 months, you understand what you're eating, you're starting to feel your body much more better, and then you can just continue count or just stop counting the calories. The next one is the thing that will help you to lower your time is meal prep. So I think you or your wife or your friends, I don't know, can make a meal prep for you. It means that you can just go on one day, one evening and make for 3, 4, 5 days ready meals and then put it in the refrigerator. I personally don't like that approach because the food are not that fresh. I like to eat fresh food. In each pretty much big city there is meal prep companies. They are delivering to you fresh, amazing taste food which are having protein, carbohydrates, fats. It would be easier for you to count. You're not really worrying about what to eat, when to go, so you're just eating and enjoying. Next one are frozen food. So you can always put some, I don't know, maybe some meal prep thing or any kind of food, ready meat, for example, in the refrigerator, just froze it. And just if you are, for example, waking up and you don't know what to eat, you know that you already have a food and it will be amazing for you. And also consistency is extremely important. If you are just one day you're eating amazing like 4, 5, 3 meals a day, but then after a day you're eating like 2 times or 1 time and then once again 3. So consistency is extremely important to give our body that consistency. I think that you might feel the situation where you are going to sleep at the one time and then you're waking up the other day at the same time and it's happening for weeks or months. You understand that you start to sleep better and you may sometimes wake up a bit earlier. It happens just because your body knows when there will be the food, when there will be a sleep. And if you're having some kind of disbalance here, your body starts to produce cortisol. Maybe the next time can be the same situation and I need to be prepared for that. And I'm starting to slower the hormones and metabolism. So that is why consistency is extremely important for everything. for nutrition, recovery, and workouts. All right, the next one are recovery. The best recovery are sleep. I'm telling you, if you are having the option of just sitting in social media or even in do meditating or something, it is better to go and do a sleeping. No saunas, no meditations. Also, sauna and meditation are perfect to recover, but the best kind of recovery are just asleep. Try to get from 7 to 8 hours of sleep every single day. For example, if you can make just 7 hours at night, so we can sleep 5 hours, and then you can sleep 1 2 hours in a day, for example, taking the 2 naps for 1 hour. Also, cardio is amazing for you to foster your blood flow. It is amazing just for your health and for your recovery also after the workouts. So try to have the cardio. If you're on the weight loss program, try not to have too intense cardio where you're putting too much of cortisol into yourself. When your body starts to produce a lot of cortisol, why? Because you're already in this stressful mode, and when you are starting to do more cardio, your body are going to more stressful modes, and at the same time it can burn out. So try to have middle intensity of your cardio sessions. And also anti-stress time, try to have once a day. It can be like 1 hour or 2 hours, maybe in the evening, so we can spend it with the family, with the book, with the meditation, or just go to sleep, or just go to sauna. So no matter how busy your day is, maybe you're on the plane, or maybe you are on some kind of trip, but try to decline just literally anything for that hour, not thinking about anything, and just stay and just recover your mind. So after that hour, you can be much more productive. It is amazing for your nervous system, and then after that hour, you can be much more effective with your work, with your relationship, and with your fitness progress. All right, the next one are HIIT principle, high intensity training principle. Firstly, I want to tell you that it's not fully my approach. I took it from other people. I looked for lots of studies that is work, that is not working. I tried a lot of things on myself. So basically, this is the principle which I changed a little bit, structure a bit differently, but I think this is the best thing for you if you want to shorten your time and get the best results from the trainings. The first thing is working set. So what do you know about the working sets? That you are, for example, coming into the gym, you're having first exercise bench press, we're having 3 exercises, 3 working sets. All right, 3 sets. Then we go on another exercise, 3 working sets also. Then we go on the other one. It's 3 working sets also. This is not the most effective way of training, and I personally think that based on the studies, this is not the best thing if you don't have a lot of time. So that is why how I recommend to do it. I recommend to have from 2 to 3 working set per big muscle group and 1-2 working set for small muscle group. So what is a training? What is a training? You're not getting results in the gym. You need to remember about that. You are getting results only while you're sleeping, while you're just racing with your friends, while you're solving other issues, other problems, making the businesses. So everything outside the gym. So the gym is only a stimulus. Our goal is go to the gym, give that stimulus to our body, and that stimulus our body will be recovering outside the gym. So, and if you're having 2-3 working sets per big muscle group, 1-2 per small muscle group, I think it will be amazing stimulus for your body to recover before the next workout. So what is the example of that? For example, we came on the workout having the first exercise bench press. So we're having 2-3 warming up sets. So you're doing, for example, 8-12 repetition just to warm up your muscles. Then you're having 1 working set down to failure in the rep range from 6 to 10 repetition and 8 to 12 repetition. Try not to go higher than 12 or 15 repetition in the working set. So you need to take that weight, which you will do on the 6 to 10 repetitions or 8 to 12 repetitions to failure. So you done the failure, okay, and 1 exercise done, then you go on the other one. So once again, for the big muscle group, it will be 2-3 working sets. The next thing is intensity over volume. Because you can't spend hours and hours in a gym, we need to focus our attention on the intensity. So try to keep that intense, try to have enough of rest between the sets, for example, like from 60, 90, 120 seconds between the sets, not to keep your workout as a cardio session, but try to keep it pretty much intense. The next one is progressive overload. I personally believe that if you are seeing that your weights on the bar progress with every single workout or every single 2-3 workouts, it means that you're doing everything right. And the main goal of the HIIT principle is to have progressive overload. So there was lots of studies that if you are seeing the progress with the weights, for example, one workout, you did bench press 100 kilograms on 6 repetition, on the other you did on 8 repetition, it means that your nutrition is amazing, recovery are amazing, and your workouts are amazing, your muscles are recovering. If after 2-3 workouts you're seeing that you're not making progress with the weights, it may mean that you are doing maybe something wrong. Next thing is failure. This is the repetition when you are doing the repetitions and when you're doing hardly, and that's it. You understand that you can do no more. So try not to go and do one more and understand that you can do that repetition. You're just doing it, just hope for something. So if you did, you understand that that's it, that's it. Next time, try to have more. Train each muscle group every 7-9 days. So again, for everyone, it's individual. For some, it may be 6 days. For example, I found for myself, it is amazing for me to train muscle group 8 days. I think that this is a mistake when a person going on the HIIT training, they're training to failure, they are overloading their muscles and train twice per week. So once again, your muscles are growing during the recovery period. That's why we need to focus our attention on the recovery period. And if you're training by HIIT principle, you are doing amazing stimulus, you're having progressive overload, you're having failure, if you're having enough of working sets per muscle group, it means you're doing everything right. The next thing are supersets. For example, you came on the workout and your workout today planned on 50 minutes, but you are realized that you can't do a 50-minute workout, you need to do a 20-30 minute workout. And then I personally not recommend it for, especially for people who are going on the muscle building program, but it is better to do it rather than not. So you can just superset. What a superset is when you don't have rest between two exercises. So you did one exercise, then you're going immediately on the another exercise. So it is amazing to shorten the time of your workout. And the next one are high intensity interval training cardio. So what is HIIT cardio? It is basically a form of cardio when you're burning the most amount of calories in the shortest period of time. This is usually 20-30 minutes, sometimes 40 minutes cardio session, so you don't need to go for hours. In just 20-30 minutes you will burn lots of calories. So what is that? It's when you don't have a rest between the exercises at all. So for 20-30 minutes you're just doing non-stop exercise, but one exercise is kind of resting, is when you're doing something calm like you're walking or just having a light run. And the other exercise, for example, jumping on the rope, so it is pretty much hard exercise, then you're giving it all for 30 seconds, then on the, for example, 60 seconds you're going on much more lighter exercise to a bit recover. So you're moving non-stop, you're burning lots of calories and enjoying the life. All right, and here we are, we're having 3-5 hours a week program. We're having muscle building program and fat loss programs. So for people who are training for the muscle building, it will be less hours a week, and for fat loss or weight loss, it will be a bit more hours per week, but there is a difference are 1-2 hours, so I think it's not that huge difference. So let's start with muscle building. Muscle building is 2-2.5 hours a week is weightlifting workouts, 3 workouts, 45 minutes each. So once again, if you are training by the HIIT principle, you can make your workout easily from 30 to 45 minutes. If you're doing everything right, it will be really easy for you. And also 130-45 minute HIIT cardio training per week. So once again, this is not necessary, but I think if you're on a muscle build program and our main goal is just to be healthy, not just to be muscular. So that's why I think that cardio are extremely also important when you are in the muscle building program. And for the fat loss, it will be 2-3 hours is weight training. So it's approximately from 3 workouts, 45-60 minutes each workout. So if you're training for training or fat loss, amazing to have a bit longer workout, a bit more volume. For everyone, it is individual. And 1.5 hours is the cardio training to HIIT, not too intensive trainings, 30-45 minutes each. So I think that if you are on the weight loss, already you are in this stressful mode, you don't need to have too intensive hard workouts as well as cardio, because your body are already in this survival mode and they're already having lots of cortisol. And if you are starting to go and do that hard workouts, your body won't give you the progress, the results. So try not to keep your workout too intensive. And also, in the end, I want to share with you about my King's Transformation community. So, what we are doing, this is my transformation program, which is called King's Transformation Program. We are helping especially busy people who are having pretty much busy schedule. So if you're a professional entrepreneur or just any kind of the person who are on the way to success, we're helping you to make individual program to give the best results for you, even if you can just make 1 hour a week or 2 hours a week or 3 or 5. So we're making the program for you to give you the best results in that short period of time, so that after some time you won't have that excuse of I'm not having enough of time of going into the gym. Helping you to hear your metabolism, your hormones, because I explained to you everything in just 30 minutes, but it is lots of hours studying about metabolism and hormones, how it works, how to recover, what is reverse diet. So we're having special structure how we can help you recover your metabolism and hormones, and so you can live better quality life, you can enjoy, you can live more happy, more colorful life, inspire other people to enjoy that life as well. Also, we're helping to achieve any kind of fitness goal without restrictions. So still, if you are on our program, you won't have the thing that no sugar, no bread, nothing. So we're focusing pretty much on the calories, on the weekly calories, on the macros, and helping you to get the best results in the shortest period of time. Having the devices on nutrition, recovery, and workouts, how you can shorten the time and get the best results without the restrictions. Also, if you're having some kind of plateau or you're stuck with the progress, we also helping you to break that plateau and see maybe somewhere you're doing something wrong, or maybe you need to heal your metabolism and hormones, and we're helping with that. Also, what you will get absolutely full support and guidance until the results. We're delivering full support, full guidance, full lections about the weight trainings, nutrition, about anything that you need. We are connected with you 24/7. We're ready to answer your questions. We're having weekly calls, mindset calls to inspire you, to motivate you, and go through this transformation together and get the best results that you can. And if you want to know more about our transformation community, you can write on this email, or you can go to my bio on my Instagram and fill the coaching form there. We'll make a very short 10, 15, 20 minutes call to see can we help you and somehow work together. And I want to tell you thank you that you watched this training about how to spend less time and get the best results. I hope I gave you some useful information. If you have any kind of questions, I'm always open. You can DM me on my email, you can DM me on my Instagram, and I will always answer your question. Thank you. I wish you an amazing and productive day.